Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. Today we're going to be going out wildflower hunting again, and today we're looking for one that a lot of you might be actually really interested in. It's called desert tobacco. So let's go see if we can find some. Alright guys, here we go. This is the desert tobacco, also called coyote tobacco, or sometimes just called the tobacco plant. And your number one question is, can you smoke this plant? Yes, the leaves can be dried and they were smoked by early settlers. Now, the crazy thing is, it's in the genus Nicotiana, which you may think would be from the term nicotine for the tobacco. But it's actually named after John Nicot, who is a French ambassador to Portugal, who actually introduced tobacco to Europe in 1560. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's dive more into the actual plant here. So it's going to be in the nightshade family, which is also similar to the potato family. So it's actually a native plant to the United States, and it usually grows about 8 to 32 inches tall. I actually had some trouble finding them. They were actually kind of sparse. They usually grew underneath the creosote, and there was only like maybe 1 or 2 flowers at a time. So it actually took me some time to actually find some good specimens here to record for you guys. So now they're usually going to be found in the desert scrub below about 5,900 feet, and they're usually along washes, rocky slopes, and among the creosote bush, like I said earlier. Now they bloom almost all year round as long as there's adequate rainfall, so you might be able to find them most of the time. These ones I actually found in about the middle of March. So now if you look at the leaves here, they're going to be hairy and usually oval to lance shape. They'll usually be about 3/4 of an inch up to about 4 inches long, and they'll be alternative, which means there'll be one on one side to go up a little bit and another leaf will be on the other side. Now the lower leaves will be wider than the ones at the top, and they're actually going to be attached to the stalk of the flower with little stems, while the upper ones are going to be a little bit smaller, and those leaves are going to be attached directly to the stem itself. So now the flower on the desert tobacco is actually really peculiar to most flowers, so it's going to look really different than most other ones. It's kind of like a flat flower head, so it's really easy to identify. So it's going to be like a tubular flower, which has a greenish white to cream colored flower. It's going to be about 1/2 inch to about 1 inch in diameter, and it's going to have 5 blunted spreading lobes held up by a hairy greenish calyx with 5 pointed lobes. So now the fruit is actually going to be an oval green pod that turns brown, and that's usually about 1/3 to about 1/2 inch long, and it contains a whole bunch of tiny little brown seeds. And lastly, the foliage actually contains the poisonous alkaloids nicotine, which is used in insecticides, which is toxic to livestock and to humans. So there you have it, guys. That's the desert tobacco. Hopefully you enjoyed that and you learned something. Stay tuned for more flower and plant identification here at Paradise and Pennies. We'll see you guys next time.